Hey, what's going on, fight fans? This is Sean with Boxing Socialist and Other Sports. Just want to give you a quick update. Man, what did y'all think about this fight? I mean, cause I'm kind of blown away right now. Let me put it like this. I did tell everybody. If you remember, I did tell everybody, I told y'all that Errol Spence would stop Lamont Peterson. I mean, let's look at it from this standpoint. When was the last time Lamont Peterson, when was the last time he fought? Go ahead, I'm waiting. Let me know when. Exactly. What'd you say, Greg G? Errol Spence is boring? What makes you say that? Listen, Errol Spence, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I saw Errol Spence, I wasn't totally sold because I did see a couple of Errol's fights when he was coming up, and I saw him get rocked once or twice. You know, it kind of made me question, you know, his chin and all that. But when he beat Kell Brook, I said, okay, this guy's the real deal. You beat Kell Brook. You telling me something now? You said he has no personality. I guess if you say that, Greg, I'm like this, man. So I'm more or less like, you know, let me tell you someone who don't have a personality, Greg. Terrence Crawford. I interviewed Terrence Crawford. I forgot, was I in San Antonio? I think I interviewed him. Man, everything I asked, man, Terrence Crawford, it was just a quick, short answer. Quick and short. I was like, oh man, this is like one of the worst interviews I ever done in my life. I think he's gotten better now. I don't know if he was shell-shocked or he wasn't used to attention, but it was definitely hard trying to get something out of Terrence Crawford. What did you say, Noah? Extraordinary talent, just a solid boxer, but I wouldn't pay pay-per-view to see him. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't think Errol Spence is a pay-per-view fighter yet. It would have to be like a, yeah, it would definitely have to be like a Keith Thurman fight to make it like pay-per-view, you know, worthy to see something like that. But listen, I don't know. Lamont Peterson is a solid B- fighter. Last time he was stopped was by what, Lucas Matisse a few years ago. And I think that was at 140 pounds, wasn't it? So this is his second fight getting stopped, and this is at 147 pounds. So Greg, you tell me, who do you want to see Errol Spence fight? You got Keith Thurman, you got Danny Garcia, you got Sean Porter, you got Adrian Broner. Who else we got out there at 147? Man, I need some more water. I didn't realize I drank this much water. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Did y'all see those purses? Hold on. Had it in my phone. Let me tell you the purses that these guys got paid. Let me back it up here. Purses for the Spence Peterson card. Errol Spence made $1.2 million. Peterson got $600,000. Now the undercard, Robert Easter Jr., the champ, defending champ at 135, $310,000. That's all he got. I was like, man, at least give the man at least $600,000-700,000. Easter made $310,000. Fortuna made $65,000. Wow. Errol Spence $1.2 million. Woo! It's a nice little chunk of change. Errol Spence should be making a cool million every fight now. And let me ask you, so what did y'all think? Do you think that the fight was stopped prematurely? Do you think Barry Hunter should at least let him go at least one more round? You know, he said in post-fight, he said, if I had to choose between money and my son, because, you know, he looks at Lamont Peterson's son, he said, I'll choose Lamont every day. The money's not worth him getting hurt like that. And I guess Lamont Peterson would be a better fighter if he could fight at least once every 3 months or at least once every 5 months, at least 2 times a year. I'm going to say once every 5 months. Keep him in some kind of gym shape or something. What about the Robert Easter Jr. fight? So with the Robert Easter Jr. fight, dude, there's a lot of people that thought he lost. And he got away with a split decision. But at the same time, if it's close, I'm going to give it to him also. Because for Fortuna, man, he didn't even make weight. You know, it's kind of hard to respect somebody that didn't make weight. And even if he was to beat him, he wouldn't have got the title anyway, man. So, there's some level of professionalism that, you know, I'm going to say you got to. Let me see this. Let me close that up. There's got to be some kind of level of professionalism that you got to have when you come to these type of things. Yo, anybody out there that's watching, if y'all want to send a little donation, don't be afraid to send it. Hit that little super chat button down there. I'll take $1, $2, $3. Hook your boy up. But yeah, so Errol Spence right now is on top. Somebody said in a post fight, I think Lou DiBella, you know, Lou DiBella's gonna hype it up. It says that he's never seen a fighter like Errol Spence since Sugar Ray Leonard. Can I ask you something? Bob Arum, Oscar De La Hoya, Don King, they all say the same thing. Anytime somebody comes up with some pretty good talent, I haven't seen anything since Muhammad Ali. I haven't seen anything since Sugar Ray Leonard. I haven't seen anything like this since Roberto. I'm like, come on, man. Yo, I understand y'all want to hype up the fighters, but, you know, that's why I thank Errol Spence. Errol Spence came to the pump and said, listen, man, don't put me there as a pound for pound one of the top fighters. I ain't there yet. I can respect that, man. Just keep it real. I know you're trying to sell the next mega fight and you want to see Errol up there, and Errol's going to get there, man. I tell you what, we got my man here in Houston that's making rounds at 140, Regis Prograis. Regis the one you need to be on the lookout for. And I think March 9th he's going to fight Victor Postal, so I expect that to be a good fight. Man, Regis, if Regis can blow by Victor Postal, man, that 140-pound division was on lock, especially with Terrence Crawford moving up. And you never know. Terrence might come back down for that 140 battle if Regis get that belt, so I wouldn't be shocked. But yeah, but overall, man, Errol Spence was impressive, man. I mean, it was darn near shut up, man. He was hitting with combinations, body shots, head, body, and I didn't even think he was going to drop him. What was that, the 5th round? I think it was the 5th round, man. He just kept hitting him over and over to the head. And to Lamont Peterson's credit, I mean, he had his high guard up. Even with his high guard up, man, he dropped him, man. You know, he buzzed him. So that just lets you know that Errol got some pop. Because Errol's, what, 23-0 with 20 knockouts now? I mean, man. Errol, he calls himself the truth. Right now, he's the truth. But I'm still going to say this. If he doesn't fight Keith, because Keith Thurman, look, listen, let's be honest. Keith Thurman's been out for over a year, hurt his arm, got married, got chubby, got fat, got out of shape. So he definitely got to halfway get himself in shape and fight a tomato can. I'm going to say somewhere between the top 10 and 15, somebody know he can beat, just to get him to shake off some ring rust, and then later on in the year, and probably around September or so, have him fight Keith Thurman. But in the meantime, I wouldn't mind seeing Errol Spence Sean Porter, Errol Spence, Danny Garcia. I mean, these are fights that can still be made, man. So you can't count those out as well. But congratulations, man. Errol Spence looked impressive. Lamont didn't come out for the 8th round. He defends his title, and there's a lot of big things that come Errol's way. Robert Easter Jr., good fighter, solid fighter, but I think he just needs to work on his defense a little bit more. He takes unnecessary shots we don't have to. And he's so long and lanky, and I just think he really just needs to learn how to use his height and reach more. But he's definitely a solid fighter. Definitely a solid fighter. I like Robert Easter Jr. I think he needs to get paid a little bit more than what he's getting paid. But the kid is nice. The kid is nice. What other fights, if y'all out there, what other fights y'all looking forward to? Let me take a look at something real quick. Because next week, Saturday, January the 27th. Looks right here, we have Jorge Linares versus Mercito Gesta. That fight right there, listen, I like Mercito Gesta. He's pretty good, but I just don't think he has the skill and the talent right now to beat he's Jorge Linares. He just doesn't. I think Jorge is a little bit more polished, a little bit more seasoned, got a little bit more pop. So I definitely see Jorge Linares. I hate to say it because I like Mercito. I really do. I like Gesta, man, but I hate to say it. I think Jorge Linares can stop him. I think he can stop him around the mid rounds, mid 5th, 6th, 7th round. I really think he can. And then you got the Lucas Matisse versus Tiwa Karam. That's for the WBO regular welterweight title. So that's going to be a pretty good one as well. But Lucas Matisse should be able to walk through him. Shouldn't be a problem. I see him winning that as well. But that's about it. I just want to hop on here and give you my post-fight chat, post-fight thoughts. You know, what I thought about the fight. And hopefully you liked it. Hopefully you enjoyed it also. So, all right. So until next time, this is Sean with Boxing, Social, and Other Sports. We're signing out, man. I'm glad y'all hopped on here. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification button.